You know that friend who hates Fantasia because it's just music and art? He's wrong, by the way. Well, imagine you took nearly all of the artistic merit out of that Disney classic because you are constantly low on cash and just need to get something out. Today we are looking at Disney's awkward adolescence, seven, by definition, feature films. All but one is officially part of the Disney canon, and I am sure if Walt could have it his way, the other would be too. But hey, this is short and sweet, so let's break down Not Fantasia half a dozen times and try to understand Disney's struggles during and after World War II and throw things up on a tier list while doing it, because it is the internet. Disney's first package film came out in 1942. Basically, the company's good neighbor propaganda tour of South America. Donald Duck stumbles through Peru like the world's worst tourist. We get a plane named Pedro who, for some reason, represents Chile. And Goofy cosplays as a gaucho. The real standout? Brazil, where the country actually got to contribute, introducing us to Jose Carioca, a parrot so suave he almost makes Donald Duck look cool. Almost. Overall, it's Disney saying, look, South America is wacky, and me saying, I just like the bird. Bronze tier for me. Saludos Amigos, but louder, weirder, and way hornier. In 1944, Donald teams back up with Jose, picks up Panchito, and spends half the runtime trying to hook up with live-action woman. Highlights include a penguin with seasonal depression, a flying donkey race, a sweet story about Mexican Christmas traditions, and then Donald takes what can only be described as a PG-rated acid trip. It's chaotic, it's colorful, and it's basically Disney inventing horny surrealism. My first silver tier movie for this era. Yeah, this movie. Uncle Remus happily yes sirs his way around a plantation while telling Briar Rabbit stories. In 1946, we get Zippity Doo Dah, still a bop, shame about literally everything else. The infamous Tar Baby shows up, Briar Rabbit tricks his predators, and Disney gives us the single most revisionist take on the Reconstruction era you'll ever see. The animation isn't bad, but Looney Tunes does it all better and without most of the racism. Don't listen to your weird MAGA uncle. This isn't a forgotten gem, and despite my last video, we are putting it in the vault tier here. In 1946, we are given Make Mine Music. This one is just Fantasia, but with less class and more chaos. You've got dueling hillbilly families if you've got a region-free copy, a jazz party where everyone's aggressively white, a baseball player too cocky for his own good, hats falling in love, and a whale who wants to sing at the opera before, getting got. It's a roller coaster of tonal whiplash, sometimes beautiful, sometimes baffling, always a little uneven. Basically, the Fantasia leftovers platter, another bronze tier. Jiminy Cricket came along in 1947 to tell you to ignore the world burning, then we jump to two shorts stapled together with nightmare fuel puppets. First, Bongo the bear finds love through domestic abuse. Then Mickey, Donald, and Goofy do Jack and the Beanstalk, while ventriloquist Edgar Bergen and his puppets riff over it like a proto-mystery science theater. Weirdly, the creepy filler ends up being more memorable than the actual shorts. Copper tier to you, Jiminy. With 1948 came another grab bag of shorts with zero transition. We get Disney's take on Johnny Appleseed, a guy wrecking ecosystems with apples, Little Toot the Tugboat, Donald and Jose vibing to the samba again, and Pecos Bill, a cowboy legend who literally shoots the colors off Native Americans. It's got some abstract musical brilliance like Bumble Boogie, but then whiplashes into pure yeehaw nonsense. Melody Time feels like Disney didn't know if they wanted to be artsy or Texan, so they just said yes. Another copper tier. Then the package era ends with two stories duking it out in 1949. Britain's The Wind in the Willows versus America's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Mr. Toad is fun chaos with car chases and weasels, but Ichabod Crane steals the show. A weirdo so charming the whole town either wants him dead or wants in his pants. It builds to Disney's scariest sequence in Snow White, with the Headless Horseman chasing Ichabod through the woods. One short is silly, one is spooky, and together they close out this messy, fascinating era of Disney history. Finally, another silver tier. There you have it. Not Fantasia done one, two, three times. Listen, I don't think this is anyone's favorite era of Disney filmmaking, but that doesn't mean there wasn't some good stuff in there. I hope you had a good time. Please let me know your favorite segments from this very unique Disney era.